How do you get experience with no experience? It's a question I've been asked hundreds of times throughout my 14-year recruitment career, and today I will answer that question for you. I mean, is there anything worse than going to work 5 days a week when you hate your job? Like, seriously, there is nothing more soul-sucking than hating your job. It takes up so much time in your week and every day is just a drag. Firstly, just know that if you are secure in interviews, companies believe that you have the potential to succeed in the role. They have seen your resume and identified your skills and experience are transferable, and now it is down to you to sell yourself at interview in a way that solves their problem better than anyone else. Don't forget, you are up against candidates with perfectly aligned experience, so your goal here is to sell your potential and not your previous experience. We will go through my 5 employability factors which describe exactly what you should talk about shortly. For those of you who are new here, I talk all things job search, career growth and personal development, and the whole mission behind this channel is to help you gain competitive edge over your colleagues or fellow job seekers in order to achieve your career goals. If you like this video, please do give me a thumbs up and hit subscribe to be notified of new videos which I post weekly. Right, now let's get into exactly what you need to do to wow the hiring manager and sell yourself as the best candidate in the market, even if you lack previous experience. Probably the most important thing to do is identify your transferable skills and focus on speaking about these and only these. Even if you don't have any previous experience in the role that you're interviewing for, you likely have some skills and knowledge that you can bring to the table. If you can dig deep enough and understand exactly why you have applied, you should be able to work out what you can offer which makes you a good fit for the role. Perhaps it's your knowledge, your personality, your soft skills, your characteristics, your goals, your motivations, or even your interests. You need to ask yourself, why am I interested in this role and what can I offer an employer which makes me capable of succeeding in this role? Ultimately, at an interview, you need to show potential employers that you have the necessary knowledge and abilities to succeed in the role. When companies are interviewing, they consider your hard skills and experience as just one of 5 factors. These are what I like to call the 5 employability factors, and they are hard skills and experience, soft skills and personality traits, technical skills, knowledge and education, and goals and motivations. See each of these 5 factors as being worth a 20% mark towards the overall interview. Your goal is to speak about any skills or traits you possess which most closely aligns to the role that you're interviewing for. Perhaps you don't have recruitment consultant experience, but you're a confident communicator, you're extroverted, and you build relationships easily with other people. Perhaps you haven't worked in the accounts department before, but you got an A-star in maths, you've studied an online course, and you're now an expert level at building reports in Excel. Perhaps you haven't been an EA before, but you're confident using all MS packages, you understand the importance of deadlines, and it's your absolute #1 goal to become an executive assistant. Can you see how even if you don't have previous experience, you can talk about your knowledge, your interests, and your personality traits which make you a suitable fit? When preparing for any interview, spend some time here assessing what makes you a good fit for the role, as this is what the interviewer wants to hear from you. Another great way to nail your interview and get hired in a role you haven't done before is highlight any knowledge or skills you have gained from any formal education, self-study, or any unpaid or voluntary experience. You may have spent hours and hours watching YouTube videos and educating yourself on a particular topic or task which enhances your ability to succeed in the position. You may have completed a degree and become a complete master at taking accountability, managing conflicting priorities, and collaborating as a team. You may volunteer once a week and have mastered data entry and using various systems. All of these things are super valuable to employers, and you should absolutely talk about them. Volunteering and self-study is often overlooked, and people don't want to invest their time doing something for free. But it isn't free if you enhance your skill set or make new connections, because it is leading you on the right path. You are developing yourself, and that is sometimes the missing piece of the puzzle to bridge the gap between where you are now and where you want to get to. The final piece of advice I have to help you stand out at interview is to have a thorough understanding of the challenges of the role that you're applying for and be prepared to discuss how you will overcome these challenges. This is something not many candidates do, but I always find it super impressive when candidates fully understand the difficulties and then are able to address how they will overcome them. In fact, a popular interview question many employers ask is, what do you think the challenges of this role would be? When you answer, they may then ask, and how would you overcome these challenges, or what would you do if you face this situation? What the interviewer is assessing here is your awareness of the scope of the role, the likelihood that you would do well in the role, and exactly what you can offer which would add value to the position and enable you to succeed. During an interview, most job seekers simply speak about previous experience and reel off their duties in each role. They forget to sell their potential and highlight their fit for the role that they're interviewing for. If you can sell your potential to do well, you will be in with a very high chance of securing the position, even if you have no previous experience. You need to aim to paint a picture in the interviewer's mind around how you have the necessary skills to solve their problem and fulfill the duties of this role. With the right attitude and effort, you can absolutely get hired and sell yourself an interview, even if you don't have any experience. You will never live your whole life unemployed, and there will be someone who gives you a chance. It is your responsibility to learn how to tell employers how your potential to succeed is higher than anyone else's. It is important to note also that companies hire for very different reasons. While some definitely value hard skills as their number one must-have, they wouldn't be interviewing you if they'd seen your resume and they knew that you had limited work experience. If you land an interview, a company is probably more interested in other factors such as your behaviour, your motivations, future goals, team fit, your knowledge, or even your soft skills. After all, hard skills can be taught. You can be shown how to use a system, action a task, or what to say, but you can't teach positive behaviours, the right attitude, and a strong desire to learn. If you do find yourself landing interviews but being rejected afterwards and just not knowing where you went wrong, join thousands of other job seekers who have enrolled in my online program, Job Seeker Interview Academy, and learn how to become a top 1% candidate at interview. My program will show you how to unpack your own offering, answer any type of interview question, and present your transferable skills with complete confidence. Visit jessicakimber.com/interview academy to find out more, and I'll also leave a link in the description as well. That's all from this video. If you did enjoy it, please be sure to give me a thumbs up and hit subscribe to be notified of new videos that I post weekly to help you elevate your career to the next level. I will also leave a link on screen to other videos similar to this one, so be sure to check them out.